Carrie Fisher was not only the legendary Princess Leia, who inspired many in the Star Wars saga, but also an amazing writer, a sharp comedian, and a brave warrior for mental health. She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth, as the daughter of Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher, two of Hollywood's biggest stars. But her life was far from a fairy tale. Her dad left her mom for Elizabeth Taylor when she was just 2. Her mom married and divorced 3 more times, and Carrie got hooked on drugs and booze when she was barely a teenager. She dropped out of high school at 15 and made her first movie, Shampoo, in 1975 with Warren Beatty. But it was her role as the sassy and spunky Princess Leia Organa in Star Wars from 1977 that made her a household name. But fame came with a heavy cost. Carrie battled with addiction, depression, and bipolar disorder for most of her life. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in her mid-20s, but denied it until she nearly died of an overdose at 28 and went to rehab. She later said, "I used to think I was a drug addict, pure and simple, just someone who could not stop taking drugs willfully. And I was that. But it turns out that I am severely manic depressive." Carrie didn't let her mental illness stop her or define her. She turned it into a source of creativity and humor. She wrote 4 novels and 3 memoirs, many of them based on her own experiences with addiction and bipolar disorder. Her first novel, Postcards from the Edge, was about a drug-addicted actress trying to get her life back on track. It was made into a movie with Meryl Streep and Shirley MacLaine. Her memoirs, Wishful Drinking, Shockaholic, and The Princess Diarist, were full of witty, honest, and touching stories about her life, career, and mental health. Carrie was also a loud and proud advocate for breaking the silence around mental illness. She talked openly and frankly about her condition, in interviews and on stage. She once told Diane Sawyer, "If you claim something, you can own it. But if you have it as a shameful secret, you're fucked." She also used jokes as a way of coping and teaching others. She called herself Bipolar Barbie and said she had an acute case of ED, electroconvulsive disorder. She said, "I am mentally ill. I can say that. I'm not ashamed of that. I survived that. I'm still surviving it, but bring it on." Carrie's legacy is not only her amazing work as an artist, but also her courage and compassion as a mental health activist. She helped so many people who suffered from similar problems feel less alone and more hopeful. She showed that even smart, cool, and funny women can end up in the loony bin. She proved that mental illness is not a defect or a fault, but a challenge that can be faced with guts, honesty, and laughter. Carrie Fisher was a Star Wars hero in more ways than one. She fought not just against the evil empire, but also against the demons in her own head. She inspired millions of fans with her portrayal of Princess Leia, but also with her story of survival and recovery. She was a force of nature, both on screen and off, and she will always be remembered as a rebel, a princess, and a champion for mental health. Thank you for watching this video on Carrie Fisher. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to The Anxious Resistance, where we explore various topics related to mental health and well-being. Your support means a lot to us and helps us spread awareness and education. Until next time, stay safe and take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.